Hello and welcome to Willy Morgan and the Curse of Bone Town. I had an idea that I kind of want to try. Now that we have the stickers, I wonder if we're supposed to use those to keep Willy's eyes open during the Chosen One test in here. Now, it doesn't sound like a very nice or comfortable thing to do, but it does sound logically like a thing we could do.
I see you want to prove yourself. When you're ready, call me. I'll be right there.
So,
I don't think sticking them there would be useful.
What?
I don't think sticking them there would be useful.
okay, so I guess the answer is no then. We don't really have anything else we can use either. Well,
I feel ready.
Very well. Now a mushroom sweet chicken free herb. Kid, take the test. I'm sorry. I thought you would, for now.
And yet I was sure
well, it was an idea. I guess we could go and see the mayor then. The game has been hinting pretty heavily that that's the thing to do. So let's go see if we can find him. I guess we haven't been this way.
the stairs don't seem safe. I don't want to risk hurting myself.
Alright, that's understandable.
I'm sorry, I'd prefer you not touch it. There's some important notes and I don't want to lose them.
Sure. Better ask for permission. I'd risk looking like a thief. I don't think that ransacking this paperwork will help me in any way.
Alright, so I guess we could talk to him.
Good morning, Steve.
Good morning. I'm sorry, do we know each other?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Uncle Steve?
Uncle Steve. There was only one child that called me that. It can't be. Willy. Is that really you?
Yes, Steve, it's really me, Willy Morgan.
Son, how are you? Sorry if I don't get up, but my back is killing me. Sitting here all day is bad for my health.
All good, Steve. Thank you.
Tell me, what brought you back to Bone Town? It's been years since the last time I saw you.
I guess we could say for the anniversary of my dad's disappearance. Sure.
For the anniversary of my dad's disappearance. It's been 10 years. I was thinking of swinging by the cemetery.
Already 10 years? Time seems to have stopped in Bone Town since then. I sought refuge in my job to forget. I don't see your mother. Does she know you're here?
I told her I was leaving. She's away on a business trip.
How is she? I tried many times to contact you in recent years, but she never answered.
It was very tough for her, too. She preferred to make a clean break from the past, concentrating on me and her job. Bone Town is a memory that still hurts a lot.
I understand.
Can I borrow a stamp?
Of course, as long as you use it responsibly. Even if they're dated back, they're the official stamps of Bone Town.
Thanks. I'll use them well.
Actually, when you're finished with your stuff, you can help me out with that stamp. I have a lot of paperwork to authenticate.
Gladly.
Okay.
How are things going here in Bone Town?
Not very well, I'd say. It's becoming harder and harder to run Bone Town. People leave, and the problems are constantly increasing.
Yes, when I got here, I had problems parking my bike.
Parking problems as well? That too must go on the list.
You mean the lack of courtesy at the old inn?
Are you staying at the old inn? The owner seems to be grumpy and surly. But actually, all right. I'll try to talk to him at the first opportunity. I'll write it down among the many things to do. I'd let you stay here, but to deal with the city expenses, I left my old house. Now I sleep in that little room over there. It's the only way I've found to be able to run Bone Town as best as I can.
Have you ever thought of hiring someone to give you a hand?
Yes, but funds are limited, and nobody wanted to take on this responsibility.
I saw some construction work on the buildings.
That's one of the bigger problems in the city. It seems that our water resources are drying up. Some people say that upriver, certain companies have been doing excavations that caused the fracturing of some faults. But I launched an investigation, and there's no correlation. So I'm trying to solve the problem by recovering rainwater. And at the moment, it seems to be working.
I hope so, for Bone Town.
Sure. Let's ask about Willy's father.
Do you remember what happened to my father?
It's always painful for me to talk about Henry. We grew up almost like brothers, before he decided to leave and become one of the most famous archaeologists in the world. But despite his work, he always found the time to come back here to the family and to meet his old friends. Unfortunately, his disappearance is still shrouded in mystery. The night before that fateful day, we went out together. We said goodbye in front of the old inn where he was staying. The next morning, I stopped by to say hello. There was no trace of him. His room was intact. The innkeeper said he didn't see him going out. That's all I know. Since then, I've been racking my brain to understand what happened. But Henry seems to have vanished into thin air.
Just like Mom always tells me.
So it's still a mystery then.
Do you, by any chance, know what Dad was working on?
I wouldn't know. Whenever he'd come to Bone Town, he told us fantastic stories of the places he explored. We felt like we were there with him.
Dad was always an exceptional narrator. When he told me a story before bed, I couldn't sleep right away, but instead spent a good part of the night fantasizing.
He used to do the same thing with us here in Bone Town. Everyone was enthralled by him.
Well, I guess that's that.
See you later.
Come back whenever you want. You'll always find me here.
Thanks. I might need one. I'll take the more worn one.
Okay.
It's an official stamp of Bone Town.
Nothing over here. Okay. So I guess we just get the stamp from here. Let's see what we've got this way. Drugstore.
Should I smash the window and take the contents? I don't see a reason yet. It only works with 5-cent coins. I better not. I don't want any trouble with the law.
Well, let's go in.
Hey. That is fragile instrumentation. You can't take it without authorization.
Excuse me, I thought it was available for customers.
No, it's extremely important equipment for my job. Only I can use it. Or whoever has my permission.
All right. Better not. I think the owner would be very upset. I'd like to take some, but I spent the last of my money at the Dead Man Inn.
I need it. I wrote down the ingredients I require to complete the recipe I'm working on.
I understand. Good morning.
Good morning. What can I do for you?
I was just browsing.
No problem. But please don't touch anything without my permission. I've arranged everything so that it will make my work easier.
What work?
I'm developing a recipe that will make me rich. I just have to find the final ingredients.
Can I have some candies?
Unfortunately, I have to say no. The ones you see in the shop are needed to complete the recipe I'm working on, as well as for my livelihood.
I noticed.
If you have some pocket change, there's a candy vending machine right outside the shop. You can take as much as you want. It's only 5 cents for a candy.
Thanks a lot. What are you working on exactly?
It's a recipe of my own concoction for a new non-alcoholic drink. As soon as I find all the ingredients, I'll patent it. I've written everything I need on this piece of paper I found in the back room. There's still some ingredients missing to complete the recipe. Then I'm sure my life will take a turn, and I could say goodbye to Bone Town.
Can I help you somehow?
Let me think. Maybe there's something you could do. I need to go to the warehouse to get some things I couldn't find anywhere else in town. But I need a specific plant that grows here in these surroundings. It's a plant with white flowers that only grows in places exposed to the sun, but also with enough moisture.
No problem. I'll see if I can pick one up and bring it to you.
No. It's extremely delicate. Any contact with the acids in human skin could ruin its essence. You should use specific instruments to pick it up and carry it. If you're willing to give me a hand, I can provide you with all you need.
Okay.
What would I get in return?
Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
Tremendously epic.
And obviously the use of the instruments he was talking about. Maybe they can be used for other things as well as for picking up and carrying the flower.
All right.
Very well. Help yourself to the container and the trowel near the door. Once you've identified the plant, use the trowel to put it in the container.
I figured as much.
Thanks. It will also take me a while to find what I need in the warehouse. We'll meet back here.
All right. What's that piece of paper?
I honestly don't know. I was going through the back room when the new recipe suddenly hit me. I grabbed the first piece of paper I came across to write down the ingredients.
Can I see it?
I'd rather you not. Our sector is very competitive. If I let you read the ingredients, you could steal my recipe. I can give it to you after the recipe is completed, when I'll be sure nobody will copy my work.
Okay. Goodbye.
See you soon. When you find the plant with the white flowers, make sure to be as gentle as you can.
I'll do my best. I better be going now. The owner was clearly in a great hurry to leave. A gardening trowel and a glass container.
Hello?
It doesn't work like that. It's the same printer we use at school. Here on the side is a multi-format reader. It can read USB sticks, CDs, etc., and it's also a scanner to read data directly from images. Once all the info has been inserted into the reader, it'll be converted into data, which will be passed on to the printer. Only then will it be ready to begin operating. I'm not thirsty. Useless. I already have all the energy I need. Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the fabulous Bone Town New Pub.
Is this supposed to be a pub?
It is. It's a full-fledged pub. You have the opportunity to select different drinks of your choice, and it's all automated.
At first sight, it looks more like a garage with vending machines.
Details. This is the future. People don't want to waste time with chatter. They want to get straight to the point. And I offer what they want. A valid alternative to the old and worn-down Bone Town premises.
Maybe you should have invested a bit more in the interior design, like moving some tires or getting rid of the tools.
I appeal to a different clientele. A bit in the style of Dine and Dash, but more like Drink and Dash.
Well, if that is your philosophy, I'd say you've done a great job.
I know. Thank you.
How is business going in Bone Town?
I only opened this business recently, but I'm very confident. The market research I did before opening in Bone Town is very accurate. So it's just a matter of time, and then I'm sure I'll find great satisfaction.
What kind of market research?
I was passing by Bone Town when I had a car problem. I asked for help from the town mechanic. After the hike to check out my stalled car, he asked me if by any chance I had something to drink. And so the light bulb went on in my head. Ding! If people here need takeaway drinks, I'll be here to serve them.
So you just relied on the opinion of a single person who happened to be thirsty.
Exactly. I know how to read the needs of a village. It's from little things that big projects grow.
I have some serious doubts, but I wish you luck.
Thanks, but luck doesn't have anything to do with it. Intuition and precise calculations are the foundations of every solid venture.
That's right, I agree. How do you handle your operation?
Ha! That's simple. The vending machines and the signs do their work. I just have to wait for the customers and invest the proceeds in my other passion, video games.
Oh, so you're a developer?
Ha! Please. I want to make a living. I play everything I can and help developers with my precise and sharp feedback.
Of course. Who's the town mechanic?
He's a very skilled local handyman. They still call him the blacksmith here. He can fix practically anything. At first I had some problems with the vending machines, and he took care of making them go again. Now he's tinkering with my car. Now that I've moved here, I don't need it anymore. Since I have no urgency to get it fixed, I told the blacksmith he could work on it during the slow times. Since then, I haven't seen him around anymore.
I understand. I noticed the new gutters in Bonetown.
I didn't. I'm not from around here. I recently opened my business, and I'm dedicating body and soul to it. I've never ventured out to take a tour of the town.
That's a shame. You don't know what you're missing. I also saw a 3D printer.
Yes, it's the latest fashion. I decided to expand my market. By offering different products in the same store, I have more chance to succeed.
Drinks and 3D printers?
I see you also grasp the symbiosis of the two things.
I wasn't exactly paying you a compliment.
This is another of my brilliant ideas. You can use it if you want. The first time, it's free, just to encourage the customer to come back.
And many people use it here in Bonetown?
Some pass by here to see it, supposing it's an aquarium. But as soon as they recognize its potential, a universe of opportunity will open up to them.
I like your enthusiasm. I'll make good use of it too, then.
It's at your disposal when you want it.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
I guess... Do we have anything we'd want to... We don't, right? Well, I guess I'll have to remember that it's there for future use. Uh-huh.
I don't need it. What could I do with a cart with a couple of wheels missing? I'll think about it later. Maybe I could mount it on my next bicycle. I can't get there, and above all, I don't need it.
Okay, let's go see the blacksmith.
Let's see if there's anyone here.
Or not?
Better take them with me. You never know.
Oh, so we're just here to loot the place. Fine by me.
These are tongs for blacksmiths. It must weigh at least a couple of quintals. I'd rather not test my spine more than necessary. I don't need it. Too many things. I can't take them all. They could always come in handy. A matchbox. I don't know how, but it could be useful.
Mystical hammer. Interesting.
This really looks like Thor's hammer. The blacksmith has been very skilled in replicating it so faithfully. Here, horsey. It doesn't seem to be very cooperative. Maybe it needs some extra incentive. Better not. It looks like here in Bonetown, water is a valuable asset.
Extra incentive, huh? Well, I mean, we don't even yet know where we'd need a horse, so I guess it's fine that it's not willing to come with us at the moment.
Lately, the value of copper has gone through the roof, but I don't really want to rob this poor town. I hope I don't have to compete in some strange medieval tournament. I'll remember it in case a dragon appears before me. I'm a peaceful guy. I don't want to bring weapons with me.
What do we have in here? Oh.
I don't think they would be useful to me, unless I want to take part in a medieval carousel. But right now, that's not among the things I aim to do. I don't need them. The engraving says J. Roger. Let's try to see if there's something that might be useful to my research. Oops, I better put everything back as it was.
Uh-huh. So...
Sorry, my mistake.
Careful, boy. I don't like to repeat myself, so I'll tell you only once. It's not wise taking something without permission in a shop that sells weapons.
Thanks for the advice. This alarm is a problem. I have to find a way to avoid activating it.
Very true that it's not wise to try
There's
and
no
steal.
ammo. I need something to test the range of this mini catapult. Sorry, can I take these scissors?
It seems to me it's the only thing suitable for you in this shop. Round edges for greater security. Go ahead and take them. And don't forget to advertise Roger's Weapons Shop.
Thank you. Some normal scissors with round edges. Good morning.
Good morning to you, young man. Are you interested in something?
I need weapons. Many weapons.
No problem. Here you can find as many as you want. And if you don't see something around, I can order it for you. But I need your ID and your carry permit.
I'll be back with the documents. Many documents.
I'm sure of it.
Excuse me. All these weapons are messing with my mind. How long has this shop been running?
Basically ever since Bonetown existed. In every town there's a shop selling weapons, and Rogers is the ultimate shop in the city. We have weapons from all countries and all ages. Our centerpiece is that gun on display over there. It dates all the way back to the early 1700s. My grandpa found it hidden in his attic. It's in a perfect state of preservation.
I'd only like to take a look, thanks. I couldn't help but notice the gun on display.
You have a good eye, kid. It's the finest piece we have. It's an authentic weapon from the early 1700s. My grandpa found it in the attic, and since then it has always been on display here in our shop. We've done lots of research on it, but we were never able to establish provenance. We know that it dates back centuries, and it's a unique piece. It is unmatched in handling and finish. How it ended up in my grandpa's attic is currently a mystery. There's an inscription, J. Roger. We think it belonged to one of our forefathers. And in our family tree, there's nobody whose name started with a J. The first Roger to arrive here in Bonetown was Johann, but he was an Icelandic fisherman.
How much are you selling it for?
It's the only piece in the entire collection not for sale.
Why's that?
It's needed to give our shop a certain prestige. Without this, we would just be another common emporium selling weapons. Instead, many people pass through here because they know this relic is here. If I sold it, many customers wouldn't return.
I understand. There must be something for which you would be willing to part with that gun.
Absolutely not. There is no other weapon identical to this. You could try to find another identical one, but according to the research we did, it's a unique piece. And even if I found another one of the same value, I could never trade it. As I already told you, our patronage is based, at the end of the day, on this heirloom. That's why we installed a very sophisticated alarm system that goes off as soon as the weapon is removed.
How does your alarm system work?
It detects the presence, weight, and dimensions of the object. As soon as this is removed, it immediately goes off. The only chance to steal it would be to substitute the gun with another identical one. But being one of a kind, it's absolutely impossible. I'd say it's a foolproof system.
Understood. I noticed that the city is being revitalized with all those new gutters.
Let's say we must make a virtue of necessity. We've got serious water problems here in Bonetown, and, I would add, serious economic problems too. Our Mayor Steve is trying to tackle all these problems as best he can. I think it's a good compromise. All that shiny brass seems to beautify Bonetown, and simultaneously provides the water we need to get by.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. So I guess now we know what we need to use the 3D printer for, but I guess Willy did say that it would work from a picture as well. Do we somehow need to get a picture of the weapon?
They worked very hard to install all of them. I don't want to ruin them. Let's try and hope it still works. There's a super promotion. With a single shot, you'll see yourself in your current form, in the guise of a pirate, and, brand new option, in the guise of a drunk pirate. All offered by the Lafitte Amusement Park. The things you do to attract customers. Woo! I better go out and recover the posters. I'm curious to admire the different versions of myself.
Okay.
Great. 3 posters of me.
Is one of them... Does one of them have like a weapon or...
I think I'm a good-looking kid. I wouldn't say I'm exactly photogenic, but the flash didn't exactly help either. But the flash didn't exactly help either.
The same thing, no matter which one you click.
It's not very nice to reverse the directions. Someone could get lost in this huge city. I'm quite sure it's a felony to remove public material, and I can't see why I should do that. I could stand in line waiting for someone to show up, or I could spend my time any other way. There's something shiny on the roof. Maybe it's the only thing worth taking from this place. My arms are not long enough.
Oh. Will these help?
Maybe now they will come in handy. Got it. It's not a chimney. It looks more like a roll with a series of engravings on it. I don't think I still need these bulky tongs.
Interesting.
It's a roll used to make an instrument play automatically. In this case, I believe it's a piano. There's a signature and a date. April 24th, 1712. Walter Fly. If it really works, Fly would be a genius.
Huh.
I can't force it. It still looks very sturdy. Difficult task without even the original hammer.
Ooh.
Let's try this one. No way. The weight doesn't move an inch. There must be another way to make the bell ring.
I don't think we have it currently. If there's another way, we'll need to come back.
I don't need to take it with me.
I guess that's everything then.
Better use it with caution. I could cause serious damage.
Okay. To make the bell ring.
Better not.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, we'll probably just have to come back.
I don't think that would work. I'm not an arsonist.
Right. Okay. Let's go. And I guess we go this way. Danger ahead. Uh-oh.
I can't take anything until the seagull goes away. I'd rather leave it in peace. It looks pretty aggressive to me.
Do we have anything? No.
I'd rather leave it here as a warning to all future visitors. Better not remove any pieces. I'd risk compromising its safety.
Definitely safe, yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do with it. It can only be admired. I don't know how to make it work.
Oh, so you can open and close it.
I don't really know how it works. There should be some instructions somewhere.
I guess the instructions aren't around here, though. Well... what's in here? A music shop?
I don't know what to do with it. I can only play the cello. I have to thank Mom for the music classes. I don't know what to do with those. It's not the right moment to think about buying an instrument. Besides, after spending my last savings at Dead Man Inn, I'm broke. It's already working. There's no need to waste coins. A tuning fork can always come in handy. Excuse me, can I take that tuning fork?
Sure. It's available to customers to find harmony.
Thanks. It's a tuning fork. It is used to tune instruments or sound the initial note. Hey, there are other musical instruments here too, but these seem to be more ancient. It looks like a mechanical piano. I can't play it. To make it work, a musical roll would be necessary. I never saw one so old, though. There's an engraving. Walter Fly, 1712.
Well, I think we have just the thing.
Usually there's a metallic stick to make it play, but I can't see that here. I need something else to make it vibrate. I already have a lot of things in my bag. To play it, I first need to find the hair and repair the bow. I can't play this way. It's a bow, but it's so old that the hair is worn out. I'll take it with me. If I can find a way to replace the hair, I can use the cello.
Not that we at this precise moment even know why we'd need to play music. But, let's see.
The roll should go here. that? There's a hideout in the wall. The opening mechanism seems to have activated with the sound of the instrument. I'd rather not. The opening is too narrow. I can't even see what's inside.
Oh, so do we need to play all of these to make it larger?
It should work. Another noise. The
Yep.
hideout opened a little bit more. A bit better. I can just glimpse something. Maybe a piece of paper? The crack is still too narrow. I can't stick my hand inside.
So we need to repair the bow and play the cello. Got it.
It's a bow for a cello, but it's hairless.
I don't think we have anything that we can improvise to fix this with currently. Well, I think we'll continue from here next time. We now have a lot of stuff in our inventory, but no real ideas on how to use it. I suppose next time we'll try and find some ways to... Oh, actually, before we do anything else...
It could be a good idea. Now it seems that the wanted man is Tom Rayleigh. A resemblance to me is remarkable.
Yep. Maybe we can use these to convince the museum guy that we are a descendant of Tom Rayleigh. We'll try that in the next episode. For now though, thank you so much for spending time with me here on the Mellow. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day. And I'll see you next time.